Good evening, everyone,
Audio.
and welcome to Tier 1 RSF1. I have my co-commentator back this week, Simple Source,
Hello.
and we're looking forward to
So I had
Saudi Arabia.
some family issues last week, so I had to obviously make sure that was all sorted out. But I'm back, so hopefully we have a good race. I don't know how I didn't get to watch the last race, so was it? How was it?
Yeah, it was not a bad race, actually. Happy. It was going along fine up until a set point when there was quite a big crash. Where 4 cars DNF'd and 4 cars had to go into the pits with damage. And
Jesus, sounds eventful.
But they didn't call the safety car.
Oh God!
After all of that. And then about a couple of laps later, 1 car crashed out, the safety car.
Jesus.
So that's this game for you.
Right. I'm actually looking forward to this race because obviously first season back. I think I've missed 1 season. So this first season back, and hopefully I've drove around this track like 2 or 3 times on time trial, and it seems like a decent track, but I've never watched it race on. So I'm looking very forward to it.
Yeah. You can overtake on it as well. It's not a track that's too difficult to overtake on.
No.
So
Horizon 40. Hello. Hold on 2 seconds. On it says Div 4 Saudi Arabia, by the way.
That's awful saying that. He wants them dead. He wants. To... Oh, you know what I mean.
I don't mean to worry you, but Mitzi's low on.
Ours?
all good.
There we go. There we go, Horizon. Fixed it for you. Right. First person out is Crazy Fish.
I'm still saying Div 4.
Is it for me? For me, it's saying Div 1.
Is it saying Div 1?
Refresh your stream. No worries, Horizon. Thank you for jumping in for a little bit anyway. Hope your stream goes well as well. Yeah, no, it says Div 1 for me.
Try it again.
Are you back watching the race? All racers tap the wall on his outlap. Hopefully, don't think that give him any damage. Crazy Fish will be the first one to set a lap. He's halfway through on his outlap at the moment, and then you'll have Steffi Weffy Gamer just behind. Seeing what they can do. And yeah, Evo is the only other one out as well.
Only 3 cars out at the moment. Obviously, wait for the track to bed in, maybe.
I'm surprised there's not more people out there.
No.
Unless, yeah, well, I was going to say unless it's raining, but then everyone would be out. Crazy Fish is starting his first lap. Would you like to take us through?
Well, into turn 1, he had his teammate coming out there, but his teammate stays where he is. This is a very tricky section. Sector 1, probably the hardest bit of the entire track to get right, especially on a pad. And I don't know if he's on a pad, Crazy Fish, but he's taking that fairly alright. He hasn't invalidated into this long left hander here. And here's another section of the track that's quite tricky as well, getting the braking right into this chicane. Getting it very easily. Gonna let up the brake. So, going flat out now into the DRS zone. And going into the braking zone here in a blind left-hander into a right-hander. On the power again, nicely. And then just all the way down this long, slight left-hander. Coming into the braking zone now, into the pit straight. You'll be coming up to the line. You'll be the first guy to set a lap here. Crazy fish. Getting it nice and tight there. 29 flat.
Steffi Buffy Gamer is currently just about to finish lap and goes second with the 29.3.
Grunty style lap. If you want to go around there.
Right, so we have Brony has basically just started a lap, so I will take what you from him. Just coming through the first section now, which always invalidates his lap on the fast and tight left to right handers, multiple left to right handers, which every time I've come on it I find very tricky and find it very hard to stay on the track or not spin, so very unfortunate for him.
I think we're going to see a lot of invalidations on this track.
No Shoals has a purple first sector, but obviously sometimes we don't know if it's the game or the actual, like his best or the actual game, like session's best, but he is in the middle of sector 2 now. Taking the long right-hander to left. Coming up to the blind left-right that you spoke about before. It's going to be very tricky. Purple second sector. Now the very slight left bend, left hand corner. Up to the braking zone for the very tight chicane. Shifting it down to third gear. Opening it back up now with the DRS. What time will No Shoals set? Can he get P1? No, but he gets P2 with a 29.222.
Pretty biscuits coming up to the line now. In the Ferrari as well. Set a lap. 29.9 for Muddy. It's the slowest time so far.
The only other person that's actually on a proper lap right now is Grunty36, who invalidated his first lap, so he's going again. Clearly must have enough fuel to at least set this lap. He probably tried to save a bit of fuel and save the tyres, just to see what he could get. Oh, and he's invalidated again. That must have been very close.
It was. That was literally touching the paintwork of the line.
And then, so the only other person on lap now that's actually valid so far is Evo. Coming through the same section that Grunty invalidated his lap on. Oh! Evo's done exactly the same. I feel like that corner's going to catch a lot of people out. Good evening, Vettel. In chat, hopefully you're doing good.
Yeah, it's going to catch a lot of people out. That for Mercedes is going right at the gearbox of the Red Bull. He's not on a lap, is he? Could have been blocking his lap there by the looks of it.
Who's this?
Oh, it's Evo. I think he's coming back in, so... Sturridge is starting his lap in the Red Bull. And he'll be one of the favourites here today, I would say. I mean, Patel, I've heard, he's pretty good around here as well. But he's going through this tricky first sector 1. So easy to
Oh, he has a bit. He's got a bit of traffic up ahead of him as well.
He's gone purple at first sector, so he's taking that first sector absolutely perfect. So You'd be wanting to hold on now. No silly invalidation where it's so much easier at these sector 2 and 3.
Easty just invalidated his lap.
It's one of those tracks where I think there's going to be a lot of invalidations.
Yeah, with all the left and right handers just consecutively after each other, can always throw the car off and make it slide a little. So that's where it's going to be key to try and keep the car under control
It's all about
and not invalidate.
If you've got the sector 1 down to a T, look at that 28.7 from Sturridge.
Beautiful,
Intense
goes
quick.
P1. Evo is on his lap, coming to the end of it now, into the sweeping left-hander to the braking zone for the tight left-hand chicane. Is it chicane?
No,
No, it's not. Is it? Hairpin, sorry. Yeah, that's the one. Got confused then. With the 29.1 goes third, just in front of his teammate.
nice time there from Evo. Despite
There isn't a lot of time to be found between the top 5.
Yeah.
Well, maybe with Sturridge is quite far in front as it stands, but
Purple
P2 to
sector
P5
for
is
Vettel.
hardly anything.
Vettel's absolutely flying. He is probably one of the favourites here today, from what I got told. Can he get into the 28s? Come around, find 3 corners, up to the line. It's been a good time here from Vettel. At 28.9, 2/10
Unity
behind
Hush.
Sturridge, his German compatriot.
Unity Hush is next to set a lap, I believe. Through the long sweeping left hand hairpin at the other side of the track. Tight left to right, back to the left hander, done very nicely. Looked like he almost went into the wall, but I think he's done that perfectly. Yeah, there's a yellow flag in sector 1. Bit of traffic up ahead of Unity Hush, but he's out the way. Unity Hush takes that very nicely. Into the sweeping left-hander. Oh, he tapped the wall. Will that cost him? Into the final tight left hairpin. Onto the start-finish straight. Can he open the car up? Leaves it in 4th, round the corner. Comes up to 6th. Now with DRS open. Up to 8th. He sets to 29.9 and goes 8th. Just behind his teammate. Is that behind his teammate or is it?
Quirky's going out to the line in a McLaren. 29.2 there from Quirky, so he goes 6 fastest here in the McLaren.
JJ
Yeah,
Hudson is not on. I think he might have had a little spin or something because he is on a 146. So he will be going again to try and obviously improve that and get further up the board, because that is definitely not a time that keeps somebody safe in this division.
Definitely not. 2 eliminations from Q1 today.
Oh, Legends had a bit of a wobble and he's now invalidated his lap.
Oh, Hudson's lost it. He's gone off into the run-up zone there, and he lost the rear end there.
Can
Yeah.
Easton match or better his teammate of Quirky Turtle? He currently has his teammate and 2 other drivers up ahead of him. A little bit of a distance ahead, so ain't going to cause him any issues on this lap at the moment. Into sector 2. Through the sweeping left to right.
This is definitely something I want to keep an eye on, because Easton's posted this setup in the
Blind left to the right. If he can beat his teammate, then he's set a very good lap. Obviously, he's going to want to be challenging Stars for that P1 position. He does have a little bit of traffic coming up on this tight left hairpin, but it doesn't seem to be causing any issues. It might help him here. Up to the finish line now. Opens DRS. Trying to use the slipstream with a 29.2 and does better his teammate by less than a tenth. Oh, this is interesting now because we have both of the McLarens and both of the Mercedes, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
He's gone purple middle sector. He's another fast driver as well. If he can hook a lap up.
Could we see? Oh, Vettel's out. Is he retired? He was retired in the pits. Believes he has done enough.
Look at that though.
Look,
29
and not.
flat down to P8. It's like 3 tenths.
Yeah, it is insane. It is very, very close. There's only 2 drivers in the 28s, but there is a few drivers that can get up there and challenge Sturridge for a P1.
Looking a good lap from Eastie. Very
28.9 goes 3rd. But nobody has split the Mercedes or McLaren drivers just yet.
Grunty coming up the line now. What can he do? Can he get through to qualifying 2? 29.3. He's in there in the midfield where it's so tight.
Pigeon Munch is just strolling around the track at the moment. I believe he is waiting for the track to clear up ahead of him before he finally decides to go for his lap. He's let. Who did he let past? Matthew, I believe.
He's on a lap and he's currently in 17th place, not set a time yet, so this is the key thing now he's got to do around the final couple of corners.
Pigeon Munch is going to go for it now. Opens it the corner very widely to get a nice little run to start his lap. Oh, Matthew split the Mercedes.
How close is it?
Here goes Mr. Pigeon Munch now on his lap. Can he improve on a 29.5? Can he jump further up the board? He's looking in a little bit of a danger zone at the moment in P12.
Legends has gone around. So he's currently in the danger zone along with Musical Rocket, who's about to start his lap.
Oh, Pigeon Munch didn't invalidate there, but I don't know how. But I think he might have lifted off a little bit. I think he might give up on this lap. Yes, he has. He had a bit of a. He had to slow down a bit because he would have invalidated, and he took a corner very wide. He had a bit of a slide. Now I think he's just going to stroll around for this lap and hopefully have enough fuel to do a final lap before the time runs out. Legends is also doing the same, I think.
Tell you what though, with the tyre situation at the moment, the ones that have to go out again and use another set of tyres, that's going to be detrimental in qualifying too.
Yeah, you want to try and save as much tyres as you can. Obviously, we don't know what the weather is going to be like, but
I don't know
if it's dry, you're gonna want to save them.
Race recently, the tyres now
Oh, Legends had a massive slide there. I think he got on the gas a little bit too quickly and was a bit too happy, but he is on his lap, so he needs to improve because he will not have any more time as he taps the wall. Still invalid. It's not. Maybe he just. I don't know if he will get through with the time that he has. Uni Hush crashed out.
Has he?
Yeah, Uni Hush has crashed at Sector 2.
We've got Musical Rocket coming up to the line now. Is this going to be enough to get him through? It is just about 29.3 there from Unity. And Muddy Biscuit is 4.5 tenths up on his time, so he's currently near the danger zone. He needs to improve.
Legends has to absolutely fly through the rest of this track to have a chance of jumping up that leaderboard, because the first sector looked very, very slidey.
Oh,
I know he will not be happy with that. He's on a 22 at the moment, coming down to the final left, the tight left hairpin.
Miles off.
Puts it into 30. His fuel is now going. Session time is finished. Open up DRS, and he jumps into the pit.
Yeah, he was miles off.
He might have.
28 seconds. He was at 28
I know
seconds at the
everybody jumped
corner.
up. Everybody jumped up. I was too busy focusing on his lap. But
Yeah, he was at 28 seconds when he got to the corner. Yeah, but what I was saying earlier is that you literally only get roughly one set of tyres for the first 2 sessions, and then 2 for the final. So, yeah, if these guys use this set of tyres here to get through, that means that they'll probably only have one for Q3.
so going into Q2, we lose Unity Hush and IGN X Legends. Even though Unity did crash out, his time, if he wouldn't have beat his time, it still wouldn't have made too much of a difference because everybody did improve, so he still would be out. But I know he's going to be very disappointed with crashing because I reckon he probably could have been up there.
World Championship leader there. Just about got through. I mean, the picture match there on 29.5 was the time to get through on. The bonus though that Unity Hush and Legends will have it.
Oh
They'll
my
have a lot
God.
of fresh tyres.
I've just seen the time between JJ Hudson and Grunty. That is absolutely insane. And Vettel and Easton, sorry. Easty. It's exactly the same.
P14 to P5 are 3/10.
I don't know. I think that's the first time I've seen it that close.
On a track like this, though, that's the question. You know, you wouldn't see
Yeah,
it
it's
normally on a
very,
track like this.
Nope. To be fair, I'm surprised there was one crash. Sometimes you see like at least 3 or 4 on a track like this. But fair play to them all.
2 eliminations there,
Set.
Unity Hush and Legends. But that just shows how close Div 1 is.
I feel like this could be a very, very interesting race to watch.
Everyone's on
Just with how close these are.
similar pace.
Ooh, do you reckon anybody will be beating Sturridge's 28-7 in this session?
Maybe not this section. I definitely think the third session, when it tends to get a little bit faster.
Ooh, Muddy Biscuit is first one to be on his way out. No, Musical Rocket, sorry, Muddy Biscuit.
I do that. I do that all the time.
It also don't help because their names are right next to each other.
I always get those two confused all the time.
Muddy is coming out as well, so.
Obviously wanting the camera time. Musical Rocket.
To be fair, when I used to race, I tended to be the first one out all the time. It wasn't to get somebody to watch my lap. It was just because I knew that nobody would be in front of me, so it would help me a little bit. But I'm not sure.
The opposite of that. I used to wait.
Wait till the last second.
Yeah.
I think I done that once, and that's when I just absolutely did terrible. I was like, yeah, not doing that again.
I normally let people set their like 1 lap so I can see what kind of times they're doing, and then I go out and when they come back in, so you get kind of an open track then.
That moves Rocket letting his teammate past of Vettel.
He's going to use him as a tow by the looks of it.
And Vettel is actually going to be the first one to set that, not Musical Rocket. Unless Vettel does get out the way for his teammate, and then they swap roles in for Vettel's lap. But it doesn't look like that is happening at the moment.
Oh,
Oh,
went deep there.
Vettel almost, I don't know how he kept invalidated, kept valid there, but kept it
This is
very
so
nicely.
easy on, much easier on the wheel.
Yeah.
I
I sold
try
my
it
wheel.
on
I
the
should never have sold my wheel.
I did try it on the wheel, compared to controller, and when I was on the wheel, it was just like, boof, 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 boof. So hard.
It's not, I hate racing on the control now. Once you've been on a wheel, you just can't find it again on the. I don't think you can find it ever on the control again.
It's definitely very hard on the controller.
Vettel and Musical Rocket are the first two to set a lap, and they are teammates. Can they get close times, or will one of them be very far ahead of one of the other? Oh, he's beat. Sturridge's time has been beaten. Steffi jumps between them. It was crazy fish.
Musical Rocket.
Vettel was an absolute stormer of a lap. Yeah, he stops on the hairpin to get out the way of Grunty. No shows is chasing Grunty down to try and whilst they're both on a lap. No shows might want to try and get a bit of slipstream if he possibly can, but I don't
He
think it's
almost
going to
loses it on the last corner. Almost went into the wall.
No
there.
shows. No shows and Grunty coming to the line.
Poor lap there. from
No
Grunty,
shows. With a 28.9 and goes second.
Yeah,
The one person I'm looking forward to is Sturridge, who is actually on a lap at the moment.
those are probably
Keeps
old
it
tyres.
valid. Yeah, I think that they might be the same tyres that you used in the first.
Yeah.
But then I think this will be like a banker lap, just so you can. You might be trying to go on the mediums after. I'm not sure, but oh, a little bit of a slide, a little bit of a correction there.
Skip the wall there. Using all the track.
You definitely don't want to be touching the walls in this. But it might have helped him a little bit, but I don't think it would have.
Definitely wanted to beat his German compatriot, Vettel.
Yeah, he's definitely going to want to be Vettel. He's not. I don't think he will this lap because of that little wall tap, but I know we all know that he is probably going to go again.
Nice lap there from Quirky Turtle, 29.1.
28.9, he goes third.
That should be enough. Once again. Oh, big crash.
Oh,
In the pits.
Vettel!
Big crash in the pits. I just turned onto it and
Oh no,
Patel
Vettel's out!
and Easton were into the pits, and I don't know what happened, but Patel just flew into the pits behind Easton and just literally hit the wall. I'm sure he'll tell us in the chat what happened, but he is currently lying in first place.
That is not happy, but Sturridge isn't going to be complaining because he is now jumped up to second because of that incident. And No Shoals is currently sitting in first. Evo has been on an absolute flyer of a lap, coming into the last corner now of this very tight left-hand hairpin. Stays in fourth. People going down to third. Opening that up now. What time can he set? 29.4 and goes fifth. Matthew, the only driver that's on a PC. Unless it's just showing him on a PC, but I'm not sure. Matthew.
Yeah, he's on PC.
I think if I get back, even if I get back in the racing or I don't, next game I think I'll be buying on the PlayStation. It's just easier for me and a bit of a different experience. But it's good that they've made it all crossplay now.
I think I'll be buying my next one on the PC as well.
To be fair, you can. I like it on PC because I've watched some people and you can do a lot of like modifications to like when you're doing like career mode and stuff, which I find interesting. Evo sets a 130. Matthew, sorry, not. Did I say Evo or Matthew?
Yeah, that was just an outlap. That was. He's actually on the lap now.
Yep, Evo's back out.
He's going through sector 1 now on fresh tyres this time, I think, because the first lap was obviously on worn tyres. We do know he can go quicker. He's getting that.
Evo coming up
right.
to the line. Oh no, this is Evo is going into the pit. Sorry,
first sector there, Matthew, and it got purple for it. It did look very
Crazy
nice.
Fish with a 29.5 didn't improve in time.
Just looking a very tidy lap from Matthew. Can you get?
He could be jumping above Crazy Fish as it stands.
Yeah, he's got to get into the.
Oh, he's almost a second. He could jump up to P3 if he keeps it clean.
He had to break a little bit back there, but it's still
Can
looking
he
a very
get into
tidy
the top
lap.
5?
It's looking like a late 28 or early 29. Oof,
29 goes
28,
third.
9.
Oh my, the time between some of these drivers. Look at Sturridge and Matthew is absolutely insane.
Mm.
Steffi is half a second up on his time.
And Crazy Fish is half a second up on his time.
Oh, this is getting very interesting now.
Crazy could do a 129 flat here. He's gone out to the
Vettel
line.
said Easton hit an invisible wall. I slowed down not to hit him, and Pigeon decided to go flat out into the pit. Hit me into Easton, and it only was out him. Cornish, it is saucy, baby. I'm back. I am back, Cornish. Did you miss me? Steffi is coming to the last corner.
That is a calamity of things happening.
Yeah, it's absolutely manic in the pit lane. Steffi, can he improve on his time? He was 5 times up last time I looked. Where will he jump to?
28.6.
Absolutely incredible. Sturridge is. I wonder if he's thinking about popping back out of those out of that pit.
Easton's in trouble now. He's backing off.
He's got time. Easton has got time. Gone into the pit.
He's in the danger zone.
Vettel is. If nobody improves, Vettel's still safe. But Hudson's still got to go.
Yeah, but Vettel's out.
Runty, Muddy and Pigeon are both out.
Vettel will be out. He'll be into qualifying.
Oh, well, yeah, because he crashed.
free.
Yeah.
But he'll be P10 in the race. Unless he gets everyone in front of him goes quicker. He'll get knocked out. Which I can't see
So-
happening.
It looks like Steffi's on another lap.
I can't see him. Not with the ARS around here. But Muddy Biscuit and Pitch and
Well,
Munch
back-
are on laps. They've got well about to be starting laps.
Yeah,
They're in
a
the
5
danger
minute.
zone.
Apparently, a 5 minute lap from Mr. Pitcher Munch.
They basically need to get a 129 to get through. Along with Musical Rocket, who is coming out now. Grunty
JJ
is
Hudson's
on
still
that
in the
lap.
pit.
No, he's out.
JJ Hudson needs to.
Pretty much is on a lap.
Yep, Pigeon Munch keeping it valid there. In the first sector, probably one of the most difficult bits of the track he is on now. Tight left-hander. Oh, he's invalidated.
Oh, that's going to
But
cost
Runty
him.
invalidated on the first section, on the first qualifying session.
We could back off
But-
now and save the ERS.
Yeah, but Muddy Biscuit is still on his lap and is valid.
Yeah, he's up on his time
Coming
as
to
well.
the end of sector 2. Is he up on his time?
He is. He needs to find full
He's four temps up. He is 4 temps up at the moment.
That's what he's got to find.
He only has 1 corner remaining. Can he do it?
.28 free from Easty.
Jesus Christ. What can Muddy Biscuit do?
6 tenths.
One and goes 7th.
Pretty
Here
much
comes
gotta go around
JJ
there.
Hudson. JJ Hudson is finally out. Starting his very first lap.
Championship leader is out. Currently the championship leader after 2
Oh,
wins in a row.
Evo improved.
Right, Easton. He's currently in the danger zone. And his teammate is also on the danger zone as well. Currently lying in 9th place, so anyone who improves. So all these drivers here now about to set laps.
It is down to JJ Hudson at the moment. Can he be the first driver to knock Vettel out of the P10?
Right, who
No, I think there's
is-
people before him. Sorry, but
No
Can-
shows. Want to keep
can
an eye
JJ
on
Hudson
these.
get to the top 5?
Both the McLaren drivers are in the danger zone now. And that quirky turtle.
Here comes JJ Hudson into the final corner for the very first time and last time in Q2. And the third, shifting back up now, opening up DRS to the start-finish line with a 29 flat and goes 8th, but he is not safe.
Musical Rocket coming up to the line now. What does he do? He gets through.
How's
The
Vettel?
turtle and the 2 McLaren drivers are coming up to the line.
Oh,
Quirky
wait.
is on a flyer.
So
Goes
is
second
Crazy Fish.
fastest. And Easton has also gone faster.
Crazy Fish has backed off, surprisingly.
4 tenths down.
Oh,
So Quirky Turtle goes second fastest there. Absolutely
an
flying.
incredible time by Easty.
But I'm shocked there, but Quirky.
both McLaren drivers were very much in danger on that last lap, but both manages actually to get through in the top 5.
Mm.
So we have lost Grunty, JJ Hudson, Crazy Fish who crashed out, Muddy Biscuit, and last but not least, Mr. Pigeon Munch. But from P1 to P5 there is less than 3 tenths.
That's mad.
So it is still very close. It's still anybody's race.
Yeah, very close to getting knocked out. I mean, you look at that. 500th of a second per Grunty there over O'Hardy. All of them are 6/10 there, look. So close. I mean, the guys down here who improved their laps. they are
Vettel
still-
said he retired, so if he makes it into Q3 he won't be on track. Okay, yeah. Look, Muddy and Corky apparently had the same time. I think as before somebody. Probably before Corky improved.
Mhm.
But Q3, here we come. We only have both of the Mercedes and both of the McLarens. Q3. The other 5 drivers are teammate free. And Moose Rocket is first one up yet again. This is the qualifying session where you don't want to be doing more than 1 lap on a set of tyres, really. But let's find out what you can do. Can Easty top Q3 as well as what he did in Q2?
Well, I would have thought a lot of these drivers now will only have 1 set of tyres now for this final qualifying session. But I was saying earlier, Easty was a very fast driver. He's missed the first 2 races this season, so it's his first race of the season. So hopefully, he wants to.
Maybe he was not letting people know how fast he was, or he might not have liked those 2 tracks. So he thought, do you know what? I'm going to save myself for Saudi Arabia.
Mhm.
But everybody is out.
He ain't gonna get moved up, but this is the thing, isn't it?
Yep, this is going to be an absolute manic of a start lap for everybody as Rocket comes in to start his lap. Nicely down through turn 1, turn 2, opening the car back up into the blind left to right, very close to the wall, but does absolutely perfectly. The annoying and very hard left to right, the double-hander left. Can he stay valid? Yes, he can, only just though. Musical Rocket is absolutely flying into the sweeping left hairpin. Then back into the left, right to left. Coming up to the blind left right in a little bit, just after sector 2. Here it comes. So that didn't touch the curb on the left-hander, but keeps it nice. Opens up DRS into the sweeping left-hander towards the final tight left hairpin. What time can Rocket set to give everybody a thing. Steffi has crashed out.
Oh.
Musical Rocket to the line now with a 28.6.
Very good time there for Musical Rocket. Steffi and Eastie's invalidated his lap. Matthew goes faster. 28.6. 28.8 there from Easton.
Here comes Eastie. Oh no, he's invalidated.
Yeah. No shows.
No shows has invalidated. His teammate Evo hasn't though. Can he jump up into 29 flat and goes 4th?
Storage uses
Turkey
all
sort
the
of
track
hasn't
there.
valid. It's only Sturridge is not on an invalid lap. What can Sturridge do?
How did he not invalidate back there?
I feel like Sturridge looks like he always invalidates, but he never does.
Because I did hear that there's a trick that you can use back there where you can literally just drive straight over the section and not invalidate.
That was I think that was Sturridge's best lap, boy. I don't know if he can improve on that one. Eastie is on another lap into the final sector. Can he jump above Matthew Core with a 28.6 flat? Here comes Eastie round the final corner now, up to the start-finish line. Well, he jumps into the pit because his fuel is flashing. Quirky has invalidated again. And his fuel light's on, so he should be jumping back into the pits to get on a fresh set of tyres and refuel the car. But Noel Scholes is the only one out on an out lap, so he will be. Oh, actually, what is Sturridge going on another lap? He's down by seven seconds.
I can't be.
Up on his time, sorry.
Oh, up.
So he's going faster, not slower.
Maybe he isn't. Yeah, well, you said down this
yeah.
time. I was like,
It's because I said minus. Oh, he jumped into the pits. It's because I looked at it and it said minus, so for some reason my brain went down. Titan says, come on Alpine, get some good points for us.
yeah. I'm a little biased for McLaren.
Oh, Scholes' red light has just come on. I don't know if that is the game. No, it was the game. It's gone off now that he started a lap.
Oh, he's got very wide there.
He has to go for it.
Yeah, definitely has to.
Well, very tight to that wall there.
Take that very nicely.
This is where currently invalidated in Q1 stays valid.
You can always, as soon as you get past that sector one, you can relax if you haven't invalidated.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking, because this is probably the most difficult part.
Cannot see
No Scholes.
27 today though. Can you? I think that's a little bit out of reach.
To be fair, with some of the times that we've seen already, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody did.
Got like 6/10.
Here comes No Scholes with a 28. Oh, he goes fastest.
Nice start there from no shows.
So, Evo's coming out to the line. No, he is starting another lap because that lap was a breather one, I think. The Quirky Turtle is next if you want to follow him.
Start a lap, I think.
I will be watching Easty, seeing what time he can do.
He's coming into turn 1 now. Got a little bit deep there on the brakes. Oh, and it cost him on the exit there. He's got a bit of wheel spin and lost the rear end, so he's going to probably back off of this one. He'd set an amazing time in qualifying too. Just can't seem to find his feet here in Q3. Definitely a good lap in him.
Right, I feel like sometimes this game. Okay, that was an outlap. Right.
Yeah, it confuses you, doesn't it? You think.
Yeah, because it got rid of outlap and it said like 3 minutes or something. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
When I first saw that on the game like that, it's like, are you on a lap? Is it on a lap?
I feel like I've seen it before, but because obviously I've been here for like a year and you forget. Can he stay valid on this bit? It's kind of very
well
nicely
did he take
done.
that sector 1?
That probably one of the best I've seen so far.
Yeah. Evo goes faster.
Can
teammate by a
Easty
10th.
get his 28.3 exactly what he done last qualifying session? Can he knock Evo and Nojo off of the front line? Or at least one of them? Or will he split the Mercedes drivers? I mean, line left to right. 1 minute flat at sector 2.
Purple.
Into sector 3. Coming up to the very tight hairpin left-hander now. He leaves it into 4th gear as well. But like, some people do it to get an extra bit of rotation, but hugging the inside of that track now with a 28. He goes faster.
2. That was absolutely a stonking lap there from Easty. No shows. This invalidate his lap. And
Evo is
Quirky.
9 seconds down.
What's Quirky doing? He is on a lap.
Oh, he's Rocket's on a 5-minute lap apparently. So is Easton. Sturridge is 8 seconds up on his time.
It's looking very nice from Quirky, yeah. He took that chicane very nicely.
What can Sturridge do? Can he jump up into the top 3? 10 seconds up. So that would put him into P5, P4 as it stands. If everybody doesn't improve, but will he be able to get any more time?
28.5.
What time can Sturridge set now? Coming up to the finish line. He was 10 seconds up on his time. Has he improved any more? 28 flat! Goes above Easty. Absolutely incredible lap.
Easton's at 10th up on his time, and Musical Rockets invalidated his lap.
As
So he'll go back on.
Easty cannot improve. Sturridge has P1 as it stands, but you have no shows who looked like he invalidated but didn't. Quirky Turtle, who has backed off of his lap, I think. Matthew's invalidated, so he's in P6.
Easton's gone wide.
So has Musical Rocket. And Easton is 2 tenths up on his time.
No, he's gone wide. He lost it on the braking zone.
Easton could jump up to P6 if he keeps going.
I think that's
No,
it
he
now.
is backed away because no shows. It's come flying past. Can no shows improve? No, he cannot with a 28.7.
That's it for qualifying.
That is it. What a time by Starridge and Easty.
Well, we said that. I said earlier that would be hard, but we were nearly there through Sturridge. That was an amazing lap there from Sturridge. I bet Easty I support. Yeah, that's pole. Sturridge on pole for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Easty will be alongside him there, and Evo.
Oh,
no shows.
Jesus. VF1 Racing, thank you for the raid with the six people. Hopefully, your stream. I'm guessing you commentated on the race, but hopefully it went all well. Thank you for the raid. If any of you are still in here, please feel free to follow the stream. So we do have a race 5 days a week. So this will not be the only one that you will watch if you do jump back in. But this is Div 1. So this is the top drivers of our division. Going at it around Saudi Arabia. Round 3.
Yeah, it's Sturridge on pole, Easty, Evo, no shows, Quirky Turtle, Matthew Core, Musical Rocket, Easton, and Steffi Weffy Gamer.
The 2 Mercedes drivers are still unbreakable. Nobody has broke into the middle of them and split them yet. Will they finish next to each other in this race, though? Only time will tell.
Well, Patel, after crashing in qualifying 2, he'd be one to watch out for in P10. He'll be trying to make moves very early on.
Sturridge and Easty are probably the favourites at the moment with the times that they were setting. I think they will both finish podium if they don't crash. Or get unfortunate penalties, which we know this game is special for giving.
Well, it will be about not picking up those penalties in Sector 1, I think.
Yeah, it's the amount of penalties. I think most of the penalties are going to be because of the corner cutting or going off the track and stuff, which it is very tight on this game, but we all know that
so
what rules we play with. So
in Sector 1. But we'll see how they manage it. Because when you're under pressure as well, you know, you're in a bunch of cars, you know.
Very easily done. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for us to get underway, but I'm sure it'll be a good race no matter what. Right, we are going to be getting underway soon. Thank you, everybody that is in the stream. We've been a bit quiet, but I think
Yep.
I'm definitely feeling tired and out of it a little bit. So I don't know if you are, but would you like me to do the formation lap?
If you would.
So, as we get underway for the formation lap, we have the Alfa Romeo of IGN Legends, who is on the hard and it just slid into the wall. Unity Hush in the Ferrari, also on the hard tyres, the P16. Pigeon Munch in P15 on the mediums in the Red Bull. Then we have the other Ferrari, which not a very good run for Ferrari, but hopefully they might be able to jump up, is Muddy Biscuit in P14, also on the medium tyres. Then we have the first Williams driver in the, as Crazy Fish in P13 on the mediums. Then we have the white AlphaTauri of JJ Hudson in P12 on the mediums. Then we have the other Williams driver as Grunty36 in P11 on the hard tyres. Then we have CRF1 Vettel on the hard tyres in P10. In the Alpine, I know he's not going to be very happy because he was P1 and he crashed out, so he's going to be looking to jump up this leaderboard very quickly. Then we have Steffi Weffy Gamer in P9, who did very well in Q1 and Q2, but somehow crashed out. We didn't see it, but crashed out in P3 on the medium tyres in P9. In the Haas, sorry. Then we have CRF1 Easton on the hards in the McLaren in P8. In P7 is Musical Rocket in the Alpine on hard tyres. Then we have the PC Gamer, which is Matthew Core on the medium tyres in P6 in the AlphaTauri. Then we have the other McLaren of Quirky Turtle on mediums in P5. Noel Scholes in the Mercedes in P4 on the hard tyres. Surprised he's on the hard tyres that far up there. Then we have the front three, which is Noel Scholes' teammate. They are starting next to each other, which is SLR Evo on the mediums. Then the front row is AMS Easty 34 on the medium tyres in the Alfa Romeo. And then your pole sitter at the moment, can he stay there and win the race? Can he get... I'm not sure if he's won yet, but not too sure. He is in the Red Bull in P1. Can he maintain that P1 position for the first lap?
Just about to get underway here for 25 laps of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. All coming to their boxes now. So no one disqualifies. So it'll be on nice warm tyres.
Legends did. He is very back. Legends is very far back from where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Didn't realise they put you that far back.
2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's away we go. And looks like Sturridge got a good start, but there is Easty trying to go on the inside there, but he doesn't quite make it, and he has to back out of it. Looks like the Mercedes has gone round of no-shows. I think he's caught his teammate.
No, it's Evo.
Yeah, no-shows and Evo. It's all a bit of a crowded mess here as they're all trying to come through Sector 1 unscathed. And they all just about do it.
Very, 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 very dangerous first lap, but nobody is out.
Up to 3rd place, and Vettel up to 4th.
Vettel was going to be very happy with that.
And he's on the hard tyre as well. So he's got his teammate for company as well. Oh, and the AlphaTauri hits the wall there. Of I think it was Hudson.
Matthew moved down a bit, so I think it might be Matthew, but he is climbing back onto JJ Hudson. He does have Easton following behind in the McLaren. JJ Hudson goes for a move on Musical Rocket. Oh, sandwich! Musical Rocket is sandwiched, but both of them made pass.
What a move.
Matthew gets in front of his teammate as well as JJ Hudson, but JJ Hudson on the inside now. Their teammates do not fight too hard. Sturridge with the fastest lap. JJ
Buckland
Hudson.
is third one. Who's going to give up? I think Hudson gave up on that one.
Crazy
Pretty
Fish.
sure.
Noel Scholes is trying to make a move past Grunty, but Grunty doesn't let him keep it. Both on the hard tyres. Oh, Pigeon Munch had a massive slide there, which allows Crazy Fish to fly past him.
Well, it's gone very wide there. But,
Noel Scholes on the back of Grunty. Evo got past Unity Hush and Legends.
back to the leaders, and looks like Eastie is all over the back of Sturridge. Sturridge really struggling at the moment to keep Eastie behind him.
Quirky has done very well, so has Vettel, but Quirky is just staying with them at the moment.
Yeah.
Vettel sort of fell off a little. He's getting a bit of pressure from Matthew now. What can Matthew do? He's behind for the final corner.
He's on a much softer.
Oh, what a switchback move from Musical Rocket. Doesn't make it stick there.
He's setting up Easton into turn one. Done this long pit straight. He's not going to
Matthew
go for
has
the
got
move.
past Vettel.
DRS enabled now, so we'll be seeing some moves now. Although we have seen quite a few so far.
Oh, JJ Hudson's gone a bit wide.
Eastie's got the lead. As we switch back. Yeah, Sturridge was under huge pressure there. Look like Sturridge just can't
Sturridge seems to be struggling.
Yeah, on race pace he just seems to not be there at the moment.
He is already out of a second of Eastie, so
Yeah.
and Eastie has a lot of ERS, so he's not
Yeah.
it's not like he's trying to get away. It's just Sturridge just doesn't seem to have the pace.
No. He's definitely not got the race pace at the moment to challenge
JJ Hudson.
Eastie.
JJ Hudson on the back of Vettel. Can JJ Hudson pass Vettel and get back up to his teammate of Matthew Core?
He used a lot of ERS. Down to 30%.
They're dumping it, and ERS goes to the outside, looks for the switchback.
Oh, love tap there, but
Vettel closed him off very nicely though, but Hudson does have DRS as well. Hudson trying to go for the move on the outside, now to the inside. The dive bomb.
Vettel's not having none of it.
Vettel shuts him off. Oh! JJ Hudson with a massive slide now. There's
Yeah.
Easton through. Musical Rocket. Doesn't manage to get the move as well, but he is very, very close to him. Definitely has got past Muddy Biscuit. Noel Scholes is on the back of Musical Rocket now. And can there be any more moves to this lap?
Yes. Do you think Sturridge has got a problem? Wing damage, slight wing damage maybe?
I'll try and have a look.
Definitely.
So at the moment we have Sturridge on 1 track limits exceeded. Pigeon Munch is on 2. Evo is on 2.
He's made the move there.
And he had a collision
on
with
Crazy
Unity
Fish.
Hush. Brunty has 1 warning. Musical Rocket has 1 warning. Easton has 1 warning. Noel Scholes has collision with Evo.
2 is flying. Quirky Till is setting the fastest lap of the race.
He does have 1 track limit though. 1 warning. So
Looks like-
he
Muddy Biscuit and Steffi Webber going side by side. Looks like Steffi got the move done.
Muddy Biscuit went very wide. Crazy Fish and Eva were right on the back of Muddy Biscuit. He's had that slide, which has put him under a lot of pressure. He tapped the wall though. Eva goes to the inside of Muddy Biscuit now. Can he make the move done? Make the move done, get the move done. Oh, rubbing wheels. Eva's got the move done. Crazy Fish is now trying to look for a way through as well.
Yeah.
Muddy Biscuit's hitting every wall. Crazy Fish is right on the back.
Muddy's under so much pressure. You're really struggling.
Oh!
Oh, big crash.
Pigeon Munch just hit Muddy Biscuit. Crazy Fish, sorry.
Oh, and it got into the back of him. I think he thought he was ghosting. Unity Hush. I think he was
Pigeon
ghosting
Munch.
for a second and then came back on. That's going to be terrible for Unity Hush.
Well, let me have a look because I might be a bit confused there.
Yeah, Unity came around. He was ghosting, and then suddenly it stopped ghosting, and he went to drive through him, and it cost him.
Yeah, so I think what happened when I was watching it, Mr. Pigeon Munch got hit from behind. On the race director it says Crazy Fish has a warning for collision with Pigeon Munch. Pigeon Munch obviously has one with Crazy Fish, and then Unity Hush must have hit Pigeon Munch as well, which give Unity Hush a warning for a collision. So, yeah, but Unity Hush has now gone onto the soft tires.
Well, it looks like Quirky Turtle's pace has slightly dropped off because he's dropped down to 2 seconds behind Easty now, but he's still keeping in contention. And
that's unfortunate because that was a very good battle to watch at the time, but some things happen and you don't want to. But that's there. But Uni Hush is flying and absolutely on the backside of Crazy Fish on those soft tires compared to the hard tires. Crazy Fish has gone hard. He is on fresh hards, so could be looking to go very long into this race. But Uni Hush has to get this move done now. Opens up DRS, dumping the DRS and open DRS. Sorry, he has made that move past Crazy Fish now. Crazy Fish obviously isn't going to fight it. Oh, he looked to have broken a lot.
Safety car. Is it?
Happened.
Safety car.
Crazy Fish looks like he might have an engine problem.
Safety car. Yeah, there's no DNS. This is going to be key now for the medium runners.
What was that for?
Don't know.
Rightly got a 3-second time penalty.
Well,
First one of the session.
well, think of this now. This is going to work out absolutely perfect for the medium runners in the top 4. The hard runners are going to be absolutely compromised with this safety car now.
Will they come in for the mediums then? Oh no, Legends has gone to hards.
Can't take mediums that far, surely.
Or will the mediums go to hards now?
I mean, the medium runners are going to go to the hard tyre now with this pit stop.
Or could they go to a fresh set of mediums and then go softs at the end?
Yeah, but the hards will probably go to the end. I mean, you'll be effectively a pit stop ahead of the hard runners.
Yep, the front 4 are in. So Vettel has that P1 position
But
for the start,
he's going to
but
be
he
a
is
pit
on
stop
7
behind.
laps. Yeah.
Look at that, everyone pitting behind him. He's going to be absolutely fuming in that Alpine.
But if he does something, then could he get the move done when he changes tyres? Well, because I think because he started on the hard, so he has to change tires, but he might be saving it to go for the softs at the end.
Mm.
When everyone's hard tires are depleted.
Mm. Yeah, but to make up a pit stop over somebody with like 10 laps to go is very hard. What's it say?
This is going to be interesting now.
I mean,
Pigeon Munch is
Easton
back into the pit.
has done the right thing on going to the mediums. I mean, you can try and stretch them out as far as possible. Keep your contention, maybe. But just
Let's have a look. So, Easton was on the hard, so he had to change to the mediums, which is unfortunate. But obviously, he is on the quicker compound and fresh, so he might be able to get moves done. Quirky might help him get past Sturridge to start. The Sturridge is in a McLaren sandwich. So if Easton can get past Sturridge and his teammate, and then go for Easty, No Shoals, and Vettel, if he can get in front and try and run away a little bit, he might be looking. Oh! Sturridge has had a slide.
oh no!
Spun. Yeah. I think he accelerated too quickly on a curb, and he is now at almost at the back of the grid. That is very unfortunate for him.
Race.
But that is one less person for CRF1 Easton to have to worry about at a restart. Horizon, yes, F1 does like to throw random safety cars, as we don't have a clue what that was for, because there was no crashes, so not actually sure what that safety car was for, or this safety car is for. Titan says you can do a soft and medium. Yeah, I mean, I think that's Easton started on the hard, so I think he is going to go medium softs, because mediums won't get to the end, but it's one of those he has to get past the four in front of him as quick as possible. We are waiting for. Who are we waiting for? Pigeon Munch and Legends to catch up. So, this could hopefully be the last lap for the safety car.
I wonder what the safety car was called for.
I'm not sure because I thought it would sound like the race directory,
I don't know. It might.
but it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about it, so.
Well, that was a strange safety car.
So lap 7, Grunty got another warning and then got a 3-second penalty, and then Crazyfish got a warning. That was it. There wasn't any collisions or anything for it, so
Well,
not too sure.
this game is mad because whatever happened in this, which is nothing, got a full safety car. Last
Yep.
week when we had 4 DNFs, 4 people in the pits with wing damage, not even a safety car. Oh, virtual.
Oh. Horizon says I have a goofy ass strategy for tomorrow. Don't think it'll work though. I mean, there's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out, Horizon. But
Could start on
Good
softs
luck.
and go to the hards.
soft, medium, soft, maybe. Is it a one-stop, Horizon? Safety car is in though. And he's gone. Easton got a very good start. Straight past his teammate. Of Quirky Turtle. I don't think Quirky should not fight this.
Oh, contact.
No, he doesn't. But he's allowing Musical Rocket. Come on to the inside. Musical Rocket got a 3-second time penalty. But he has got the move past Quirky Turtle. Also on the mediums. So they are both trying to get in front of Easty, Nutshots and Vettel. Pigeon Munch has dropped back. Pigeon Munch, I think, had another. Pigeon Munch has had a slide, I believe, and still is ghosted. I think Pigeon Munch might be calling it. He hasn't had a very good day so far. Hopefully he doesn't, because we don't know what can happen in this thing. Currently goes past Muddy Biscuit. What can Easton fight his way through these front three? But they're looking quick. Easty is looking very quick, and he is right on the back of No Shoals with the slipstream.
He's struggling like hell to get these tyres warmed up. He's under pressure now from the AlphaTauri.
Here comes Easton.
Cool.
Easton with the speed, with the softer compound on Easty. Will he get the move done? Yes, he does.
He's flying through the field at the moment. He has to get into the lead and try and build a gap if he can.
He doesn't want to be sat behind these drivers too long. Oh! No Shoals just clipped the wall a little bit and sent him wide, so right in front of Easton, but nothing's changed at the moment.
Yeah, compromised
But
Easton's.
Easty is
line
now
there.
pressuring Easton as well. Good run by Easton on No Shoals. Can he get the move done this lap? If he can get the move done this lap, then that opens the gap up for Vettel to get a move on Vettel for the third lap.
He's got those medium tyres working so nicely.
Yeah, but quirky shot is bit of a ram wide a little bit there, which has allowed Easty to come back into him. What? But Easton, obviously on the faster compound, builds that gap a little bit again. What can Easton do now? Dump in the ERS now with the slipstream and the faster tyres. He is absolutely flying. Can he get past No Shoals? Goes for the move. Side by side. Lovely driving there. Lovely clean driving. Oh! Vettel had a slide which hit Easton, but I don't think Easton's got any damage.
It's given No Shoals the lead.
Easton doesn't have any damage, but he had that move on No Shoals. But now No Shoals, like you said, is up in P1. Easty's right on the back as well. Berkey Turtle with a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, Easton will be a little disappointed with that one, but there's nothing that Patel could do about it really.
To be fair, the fight for P1 is all the way down to P11. Brunty is just losing out on the second gaps, but JJ Hudson is right on the back of Steffi Weffi Gamer. Or Vettel's back past No Shoals.
Got the move done.
Lovely move. Look how close Easty is to the back of Easton now. Oh, Easton goes for the move. The inside of No Shoals. Can he get the move done?
Can get it done.
Yes, he does.
He's got a nice little.
And he's gonna have the DRS on Vettel.
Oh, surely he's gonna get the move done. Yeah. He pulls out to the outside.
Oh, Vettel squeezes him into the wall.
Vettel's got deep, and he has to compromise.
Outbroke himself. Keeps the P1. What a move by Vettel to keep that P1. But Easton, a very quick exit out of there.
He had to use all the track there.
This is getting interesting now. Musical rocket on the back of Easty. This fight for P1 is absolutely insane.
Yeah. But this is costing Easton valuable time that he needs to try and get that gap that he needs.
I think
Outside.
I think Easton to get the move done either here or at the start of the next lap on the long straight, but he has to get the move done very, very soon. No Scholl's right on the back of Easton though. This battle between the front four at least is
Easton's
just
got the
heating
move
up.
on the
Oh!
inside. He does it. But he's going to be compromised here. Tell it's gone deep. Surely this is going three wide, four wide. Somehow
Easton's back down
Easton's
to
come out
P3.
in fourth.
Oh,
Reversed.
P4. Oh my god. Musical rocket on the inside. Oh!
He spins no shows.
Easty is back into P3. I think there was a bit of contact between Easty and No Shoals. I'm not too sure. But now Musical Rocket is joining in this, with also on the mediums with Easton.
Easton thought he had the move done there.
Easty with the 3 second time penalty.
And Easty.
So, and Easton and Musical Rocket.
What a battle for the lead. Yeah. So unfortunate that no shows got caught up in that.
He is right on the back of... Oh, he's had a massive tank slapper! Sturridge! I know Grunty's already almost got past him. No Shows had a massive tank slapper and did clip the ball though. Matthew. Go past Musical Rocket. Gets the move done nicely. He is absolutely flying.
Those medium tyres are working so nicely around this track compared to the hards.
To be fair, Matthew's looking good on his hard tyres.
And
Too
Easty
wide.
gets the lead.
Oh, Vettel backs out.
Yeah, I think Vettel's tyres are starting to feel it now. Surely 14 lap old.
Easton. Oh, look to go for the move. That was closed off by Vettel. Vettel does not like giving up at that position.
No, not to his mate.
Ooh. Vettel is. I wonder how many. I think Vettel's got. Let's have a look. Because
Vettel.
I believe he just got one there.
I think it's Vettel's got pit. So I think
Vettel's
he
got
kind of give
one. Vettel's only got one warning.
Oof.
But Easton's past him now.
Yeah, he's going to fly it. No,
Easty tried to get. He was just over 1 second, but now Easton's chasing him down.
The thing is, Easton hasn't got a pit, but
No.
he's got to take those medium tyres another.
Evo on the
10
back of
laps.
Rocket. Goes to the inside, very tight to the wall, but he gets the move done. Nice little move by Evo on Musical Rocket. Musical Rocket he seems to be struggling on those medium tyres. Vettel is in.
Easty's coming in. Oh no, it's Vettel, sorry. I was looking at that, I was thinking, how's Easty? But Easton's on the back of Easty now.
It's weird saying Easty and then Easton.
Yeah, it's confusing.
It's like, you want to call them both Easty or both Easton?
Yeah. I see, it looked like
Safety-
it's a safety car.
What's this for
Still
now?
no DNF.
What's
It's a yellow flag sector.
what is it
1,
for?
2.
This is going to help Pigeon because he's very
It's
far
a safety
behind.
car,
But
but what you do
what's
now,
the safety car for?
Yeah. Is he getting called out by random or what?
Is it because you didn't have it last week?
Yeah.
He's giving it back.
It could be literally just someone's banging the wall and a piece of debris on the track or something stupid like that, you know?
I'm watching Pigeon. There ain't been nothing on the track or anything that I can see. But Easton could pit now. He could pit for another set of mediums.
Hmm.
Because he was on the hard tyres.
Good thing is track position, see?
Yeah.
They're all pretty close together. He's going to come out of the back of that big, massive train.
But what
like
will
you say,
is everyone else going to pit?
like you say,
If he
has
stays out
got-
and other people... yeah, he's
Yeah,
pitting.
he's
So is Easty. And Matthew. Evo stays out.
Oh, this is compromised. Vettel.
Hudson
big time.
stays out.
Vettel just pitted. But he is going to
Yeah,
pass
Easton
a
back
few
to the
people,
fresh
I think.
mediums.
I think he is going to pass a few people, maybe.
Ooh, now this is going to be interesting watching Easton and Edie battle on the fresh mediums.
Where's he going to come out? Gonna come out
78.
just ahead of the AlphaTauri, is he? No, he has to give
what
way.
happened?
He has to give way.
He was in front for me, and then he.
Kind of backed off with it. I didn't. I
How,
feel
oh, Vettel hasn't got fresh. Vettel's not got fresh mediums. He's only got one lap.
Yeah, he pitted just now. He
Yeah,
pitted
but
a lap
how's he?
before.
Why has it only got one lap?
No, he pitted a lap before the East, didn't he?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, sorry. But he's gone to the softs. Or is that just to get off of the part he was on? Maybe he's
Oh,
gonna
I
go
can't
back
see Maddie
to
taking
the-
no sauce to the end.
Well, to be fair, it's only 8 laps, and he's going to save a lot of tyre wear underneath, under the safety car.
Yeah.
So it can be done. He might get some good points here, Mike, with the be on those. But the front 5 was just looking for position.
Who
But
has
they're-
absolutely benefited
Or
out
do you
of
need
all
harsh
of
on
this?
10 lap mediums?
Look who's absolutely benefited out of all of this. JJ Hudson. He's been nowhere
Yep.
in this race. So Steffi, really. Evo, you know, he's been there or thereabouts. But
Hudson
Hudson.
is...
he's-
And
he won
Sturridge,
it.
really.
Yeah. He's won the first 2 races. And he's been nowhere this race, and he's in P3.
But even though Sturridge started P1, we haven't really seen him at the front since that point.
He's back into P5 now.
So he could be looking at something. But I think Easty might have this, depending on how hard it is to get past those other 6 drivers.
Oh, he is absolutely going to fly past those guys.
He should do on the fresh mediums. But then,
I mean,
what can Muddy Biscuit do on the fresh soft?
Easton and Easty are absolutely going to be flying along with Matthew and Vettel.
Oh. Yeah, we are waiting on Legends and Pigeon Munch to catch up. Legends is in the pits. Soft tires for Legends.
He's not had
Unless
the
they're
best-
just going for his fastest lap.
He's not had the best start to the season's Legends.
To be fair, he's been very unfortunate in this race.
He struggled in the first 2 races, and then in this one as well.
Pigeon Munch has had a lot of unfortunate issues as well in this race today. But this also does help Vettel out very much.
I'm
Because-
not going to tempt fate, right? But this has probably been the best race we've had so far in RSF1 for overtaking and
Yeah, I mean,
team driving.
touch wood, we haven't had anyone crash out yet. I don't know what the 2 safety cars are for. None of us do. I don't think we ever will actually know. But
But there's been some amazing overtakes here today.
Muggle Massey is back to help. He's about to help Vettel. Honestly, we don't know why there's 2 safety cars. We don't know what the hell they're for. There wasn't nothing that alarmed us to a reason. But It is what it is. We go again. We have, I think, we'll have one
We
more lap of
haven't
safety
got
car.
a cl-
And,
We haven't got a clue.
no, not an absolute clue.
There's been no DNS. What's happened there? Oh, you hushed to the side of the pit. He's gone for the soft tyre.
Why didn't he pit before?
Yeah, he's probably trying to get as fresh a set of thoughts as possible. 6 laps. I mean, that is definitely doable, probably on the soft.
Yeah. Mighty Biscuit. I reckon Mighty Biscuit's still. I think he'll get points. Well, he will get points because Music Rocket and Gruntly's got pens. But like these people, like Easty and Easton have to absolutely go for it. Because maybe Hudson's thinking if he stays clean, he stays up there, he's guaranteed podium because Quirky, Easton, and Easton have all got pens. So if he can stay close to them, he's still guaranteed to be at least podium. They're going to have to absolutely try and fly past these.
The safety car is in this lap. We've got 6 laps to go of this Grand Prix.
Can Easty and Easton fly past the 5 in front of them? Easton 6, but what can they do? Can they get that podium, or will it be the hard drivers in front of them without the penalties that managed to get them? Can JJ Hudson actually get podium? Oh, this is going to be an interesting end to the race.
It's going to be very hard for the hard runners to hold on. Yeah.
There we go. Safety car has been confirmed to be coming in this lap. I really want to watch Muddy just to see what he does. I'm gonna keep an eye on Muddy Biscuit for like 2 laps and see what he can do on these softs.
Oh, he's gone early. By the looks of it. Oh no, he backed off last second there, Evo. Looked like he'd gone, and now he has gone. He's left Steffi for dead. But and Steffi's been caught out because he's got the Alpatari, JJ Hudson right behind him coming into turn 1. Is he going to go for the move? No, he doesn't. And there's contact between Quirky and it looked like Easty.
Vettel's down again.
And the 2 McLarens going side by side.
Oh!
And there's a crash.
Musical Rocket.
It's Grunty.
Running a Musical Rocket absolutely just demolished each other.
And Hudson is still in second.
Easton.
Easty.
Easton's on the back of
Steffi.
Steffi. Easty got past Steffi already. Easton needs to follow through, which he does. Oh, side by side. Steffi is not letting him have it. Gets the move done though. Now Quirky, the other McLaren, is on the back of Steffi with a gamer. Oh, Matthew was flying past Quirky.
Oh, what a move on the
What
inside.
a move that was. Vettel goes past as well.
Yeah, those medium tyres are so much faster at the moment. You can see these hard
Matthew on
runners
the back
dropping
of
down.
Oh! Oh no!
Steffi's gone.
Matthew went to go to the inside, but there wasn't enough room.
And it looks like a yellow flag.
But
No
look
safety
at Muddy
car.
Biscuit. He is slowly climbing.
Everyone's going for it at the moment.
Legends with the penalty.
Easty pass Hudson. He's going to be flying up to Evo now. Evo's going to really struggle to hold back Easty now.
But he can afford to stay. He can afford to let Easty pass, just not let him have 3 seconds in front.
Yeah. I mean, another guy, Fattel.
JJ Hudson's still got P2 at the moment, so
Vettel
Easty's got to go.
On no penalties, is very much in contention for this race win here today.
I think at the moment, Vettel, Hudson, and Evo are all on the podium.
Yeah, at the moment. I can see that changing now. Easton is on fresh mediums along with Vettel. And they've both got no penalty. Easton's got a
Easton's
penalty.
got a pen and Easty has a pen, so
Vettel hasn't got a penalty, so if Vettel can get the moves done, he could be favourite for this race because Easty's got a penalty as well. You'd feel.
Oh, he's gone wide though. He went very wide into that hairpin.
He's under
He
pressure.
allowed
From
Matthew to climb onto the back of him. Easty went fastest lap. Matthew then goes fastest lap with a 31 flat.
Absolutely flying now.
Oh,
Everyone's
JJ
on
Hudson
mediums.
and Easton side by side. Easton gets in front of JJ.
Yeah. Nice
Now
move there from
Vettel
Easton.
is following him. He's trying to follow him through. This is getting very interesting now. Easty's closed that gap to 3 tenths from Evo.
Look at Vettel. He's used so much ERS.
Vettel went to the outside, looks for the switch back. Can he make the move? Hudson, hold him off at the moment.
Oh, he's got to let him go.
Vettel-
Oh, he's gone
oh!
deep.
Oh, very deep.
And Vettel's gone.
Oh, Vettel spun.
He was looking so good
Matthew
there.
was now up in contention for podium.
Look at that though. Quirky Turtle has got all those soft runners right
Matthew
behind him.
flew straight past JJ Hunt and his teammate.
Yeah,
Evo has now given P1 away to Easty. Easty has 3 laps to absolutely go for it.
Look at that. Money
No,
Biscuit
2 laps,
7th place on a soft tire. I think though those soft tires are starting to fade though.
As it stands though, he could be getting P5 mine, like P5 or even further, because it depends.
Yeah. What's Quirky on?
Let's have a look. Penalties. Easton has 6 second pens.
Oof. Easton's going to drop out of the podium.
Yeah. So Easty has 3 seconds. Easty has 3 seconds. Easton has 6. Quirky, Pigeon Munch, Legends, Vettel, and Rocket all have 3, and Grunty at the bottom has 6 seconds as well.
There is the penalty situation. Currently, because they're so close.
I mean, Muddy Biscuit is 8 seconds from the leader, so he could be getting top 5.
Easton must know.
Starring.
He has absolutely got to fly down to try and bridge that gap to at least Hudson. He needs to
2
find
laps
6
remain.
seconds. He needs to find
Vettel
3
gets
seconds
past.
a lap.
Oh, Vettel got past Music Rocker, but he spun. No Shows and Rocket are in the pit. Do they have damage? No Shows has damage. So does Rocket. Uni Hush doesn't.
Well, currently Easty is 2.2 seconds ahead of Evo. Who's
Evo has to.
but he's got
Easty,
Easton
can
under.
he do it?
He's got Easton for pressure now, which is going to cost him because he's going to have to take defensive lines now into corners, which will compromise him in keeping that 3-second gap.
If Easty can get these 3 seconds, as it stands, JJ Hudson will miss out on the podium. I think he does. I think he misses out at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
Yes,
he will, yeah.
JJ Hudson will be getting 4th position.
Yeah. Easton probably get 5th. No, maybe not even 5th.
Easton has flew past Evo.
He's got to absolutely fly on this last lap. But I can't see him making 6 seconds up on Hudson.
Easty is still visible on the straights for Easton.
Easton will drop down to P6 probably, yeah. Or P5.
It's going to be devastating for Easton. He has had a good race. It's just those 2 penalties have let him down.
Yeah. Well, we're back on with the race leader. He's coming through. He's got 2.8 seconds.
Well, he needs
Gap
2
to
temps. He needs 2.
Easton.
But hold on, no, he's done it.
Yeah, he's done it because
Easty
he's
has done it.
yeah, he's going to win this race. Because he's
Absolute incredible drive by Easty. Starting in P2. Brightly with another 3-second time penalty.
yeah, it's coming around the final few calls. He's raced an amazing race here today. He's come through despite the 2 safety cars, and he's going to win here today.
Will Muddy Biscuit jump up into P5?
Definitely jump up to P6, I think.
Oh! Hold on. Wait, Muddy Biscuit. Where will Muddy Biscuit finish? Oh, P6. Didn't just makes it enough, but JJ Hudson finishes behind his teammate Matthew in P4.
Yeah. Congratulations there to Eastley.
Just have the back of the grid to come up now.
AC Gravity will miss out on the points there. And
Steffi jumps up to 11th.
Sturridge, after having a good race, obviously had his problems mid-race. And
Oh, side by side up to the line for Uni Highs and Rocket.
Patel there, no front wing by the looks of it.
Why did Vettel spin? Did you do that on purpose, or? Oh, I don't know if you're allowed to do that. But, oh well.
His car's stuck.
Just see the whip. JJ Hudson, the driver of the day. Obviously, you guys can vote for driver of the day on Twitter, I still believe, so that is still available.
There you have it. Easty wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix here for Alfa Romeo. Good day for them.
I can't invite Matthew to a party because
There we are.
He's-
Eva.
right. The only person I can't invite is Matthew because of him being on a PC.
Yeah. Just
Let
wait
me
for-
message him on Discord a minute. Is his name the same in the chat? It's not, is it?
O'Hardy. But I don't think he joins parties because of being on PC.
That's okay. I'll see if I can find him and then see if he wants to send a message.
Alright. Make sure you've all included your audio. Tick the box. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, just make sure you all tick the box so that we can hear you on the stream. Yeah. We'll start with Evo. You want to start with Evo?
2 seconds. Let me just sort that out a minute. Right. Hello, Evo. How did you feel about the qualifying sessions?
Yeah, I was a bit scared at the first of the year. Of not scared, but like a bit cautious in Q1 because I haven't really done much practice. But then started feeling comfortable in Q3, so went well.
Yeah. So I think if I'm looking back on it on my because obviously taking pictures of the stuff, the race directories for the thing. You've qualified in P3 just in front of Noel Scholl's your teammate. Are you
Yeah.
happy with that, or?
Yeah, when it comes to qualifying, as long as I'm in the top 10, I normally take that as a positive and then go from there.
Okay, right. So obviously you started at P3. What was your strategy going into the race? What you wanted, or did you have to change it?
I had to change it because of the early safety car. Ideally, I was hoping for a nice, boring race, no safety car, to be honest. When the first one came out, I was like, right, I'll just take hards all the way to the end. And yeah, second safety car came out, and I said a few words which I can't really re-say on stream. Because
We
I was
understand.
feeling good with the car, so yeah,
Slows
potentially
your momentum down.
potentially a better result. But hey ho, I was 2 tenths away, so congrats Easty on the win and Matthew on the podium.
Right. Do you know why the safety cars come out? Because we're watching it, we did not have an absolute clue.
The first one, I would hazard a guess, it was probably debris from Grunty, because I think Grunty lost the rear on the exit of turn 2, I think it is. And I think he might have hit the wall from there. So I think that's the one that closed the first one, unless I'm wrong on that one. But the safety car came out not long after seeing Grunty spin, so. And the second one, I have no idea. I was a bit too in the zone of battling the other cars in front of me, so.
Well, obviously, unfortunately, you were in P1, but Easty obviously he was absolutely flying towards the end of that race. Got past you and managed to get that gap. Obviously, Easton just got in front of you as well towards the end, but I know you were probably thinking about if you could stay just within those 3 seconds of Easty, then you would have the chance of having it. But how did you feel when, what was your mindset when he got past you and was trying to stick with him?
Fair play. He had some amazing pace on the mediums, so I pushed as hard as I did. Because from lap 3, I picked up 2 warnings on lap 3, so I went pretty much nearly the whole race without having to pick up another warning to get a penalty. So, but yeah, it was tough. And then seeing Easton come up behind me then, and I was like, right, if I play this right, I might be able to use Easton on the DRS side of it on the final sector just to try and close up. I managed to close up by extra 2 tenths, and it just wasn't enough. So it was about a 4 tenth gap, I think it was, for sector 3. So plan didn't work, but hey ho, on to the next one.
Well, obviously P2 still amazing. Obviously, I know both of us know that you would have loved that P1 position, but Easty was just that little bit too quick today. But congrats on P2, and hopefully we speak to you again next week.
Yep, cheers. Could have all been different if I had not had the spill in turn 1.
Yeah.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, over to our victor here today, which is AMS Easty. congratulations today on that P1 and obviously the pole position and the victory.
Oh, yeah, no,
Oh no,
thank you.
no, you didn't get pole position, did you?
Nah, I just missed out.
Yeah, just missed out on that. Yeah, but what a race, really! Because I mean, those safety cars must have absolutely annoyed you so much because you went up and down, up and down, up and down, and then you eventually came out on top with the pace that you had throughout the whole of the race, and I mean, qualifying and the race, like so. Just like to tell us how you felt.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I had before the first safety car, I got a nice little cushion, which was great because as soon as you're in the DRS, it's really difficult to break out of it, especially around Saudi. And yeah, and then obviously I was like, oh, I'd put the hards on to the end, and then yeah, when I was in fourth and watching the battle of the three in front, it was pretty epic to watch. I kind of was like trying to stay out of it, and just I was like, I knew the two hard runners needed to pit again, and Easton was going to suffer towards the end, so I just opted to sit in the DRS and save ERS. And then they kind of all came together a little bit, so I used that as an opportunity to pounce. And then the second safety car came out, and I opted to pit, which at the time I thought was the wrong decision, but it's because of the penalty. But it ended up being the right one, and I was pretty happy with that. It was a couple of the warnings I picked up was just through battling, but that's just how it is. It was a little bit inconvenient, but it was just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, seem to have an amazing pace. I mean, like I say, we missed you the first two races, but you've come back here, first race, got a victory. I mean, if you continue, racing every week, you've definitely got a chance here of a championship challenge. You know?
Yeah, hopefully. I missed the first two because I was on holiday, so I was away for 2 weeks. Otherwise, I would have done them. It wasn't because I didn't like the tracks. But yeah, no, I didn't expect to win. I got back yesterday morning, so I haven't had too much chance to play. So I was really happy with the pace. I just wanted a solid race, really, and the quali pace was. I was surprised I was quick in the quali pace, and then I was surprised with the race pace because the race pace seemed to be a lot stronger for some reason. I don't know why, but so yeah, I'm really happy with how that went.
Because early on, you were putting so much pressure on Sturridge. I mean, he just seemed to struggle on race pace compared to you, and I mean, Quirky behind you was also keeping up with you for a long period. And but obviously, I mean, it was a topsy-turvy race, but you managed to come out on top in the end, which is, I mean, great for you.
Yeah, no, I was happy. And it was, to be fair, even if I didn't pull the 3 seconds, it was just in general really fun race anyway. It was like really good close racing with everyone, which was nice. So yeah, no, it was. I mean, that was just the cherry on top, really.
Yeah, I have to say it was one of the best races. In fact, I would rate it as the best race we've had so far in RSF1 this year, because the overtaking was clean. The overtaking was, entertaining to watch, so to say. And I mean, we didn't have one DNF, so. I
know, yeah, it was good racing from everyone. That
surprised me.
Yeah, especially around a track like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, there was quite a lot of spins, and a few crashes, but just nobody didn't seem to want to let anybody crash out. So.
And we had very good qualifying as well. Everyone was so close at one.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you had the top, say 3 or 4, maybe just a little bit ahead. But I mean, the midfield was just so close. I mean, it was literally tense here and there. I mean, when you look back on it, it was, amazing qualifying.
Yeah, all of it was good. And like after the first safety car, when there was the group 5, it was like 1st to 11th or something like that, all in the line, which was it's great. What you want.
I bet you must have been gutted though on the qualifying. You must have thought that was it.
I don't normally, but I thought that's because no one. I did a 0.3 in the second qualifying, and I had a little buffer. And when I saw Vettel was out because he had really strong, I expected him to put it on pole. I was like, oh, maybe I got a good chance. And then I invalidated my first lap, but that was on used tyres anyway, so I wasn't too fussed. And then yeah, I thought that would be enough, but it was a good lap by Sturridge.
Oh, yeah, it was a flyer from Sturridge. Really was.
Yeah, absolute blinder.
But yeah, well, we'll look forward to seeing you in the next race along with Evo and all the rest of the people who race here today. It should be another entertaining race, and it's going to be in Canada. So, how are you
Excellent.
feeling for Canada?
I go through stages of liking it and not liking it. I find it incredibly easy to invalidate in qualifying there because of like sometimes the shadows put me off, but normally I err towards liking it more than disliking it.
Yeah, I'm the same really. I'm not a big fan of it, but yeah, it's so easy to invalidate on that track.
Yeah, but I
Just
need
like
to,
this one really. This one's
yeah,
quite hard.
Yeah.
Sector 1. I mean, you know.
you're always on the limit. You either you go half an inch too wide and it just throws your line off throughout the whole sector.
Oh well, we'll see you in Canada then next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, stay on the victory, and congratulations to Evo on P2 and Ho Hardy on P3, who unfortunately on PC can't join the interview. Thank you very much for Source. Anything you'd like to add before we go, Source?
No, just well done on the race ECD and congrats on P1, and thank you everybody for come into the stream and speaking to us, and hopefully you lot enjoyed the race.
All right. Good night, everyone, and
Right.
tune in tomorrow night for Tier 2 with Daze and Mando, I believe. We'll see you then. Good night.
Yeah, GG's. Bye.